Hello, this is Brian. Today is Wednesday, May 11th, 2022. I'm in Robert E. Ward Nature Preserve in Fullerton, North Orange County, Southern California. So, I parked near Laguna Lake Park, walked down Euclid Street, walked south on Euclid Street, about a fifth of a mile, very short distance, crossed the road, and then walked right next to this one church on Euclid, and right behind the church is the dirt access coming in here. So I'm in the West Coyote Hills in Fullerton, in one of those little pockets of coastal sage scrub on this fairly nice early afternoon. It's probably about 2:30 in the afternoon. So we're in a small rolling set of hills called the Coyote Hills, which cover from about that way, the East Coyote Hills, through here and over towards the border of Fullerton, Buena Park, and La Habra. So, cool little spot. I've been here a couple times. It's been a long time since I've been this far in. Pretty area. Again, it's coastal sage scrub, so we got a lot of our coastal sage scrubs like Eriogona fasciculatum. That's California buckwheat. The fragrant, beautiful California sagebrush, Artemisia californica. And of course, also common in sage scrub and also in chaparral is our beautiful Heteromeles arbustifolia, nice toyon, and it's blooming, and it's already starting to get its first fruits. But those are the flowers of Heteromeles arbustifolia. Small 5-petal white flowers. Look really neat and festive in the late spring. And then we have some Salvia Appiana, some white sage, some old specimens. There are some very old ones along the really wide dirt trail leading up here from Euclid. There are a couple of very old, very large trunked white sages. And then we got coastal deer broom, and that is Acmismon glaber variety glaber. Used to be known as Lotus scoparius variety scoparius. Pretty common in coastal sage scrubs and disturbances thereof. And it's late spring, it's blooming. And then we got a plant that's usually found in moister locations, but maybe there's a small underground source here. Maybe this is Baccharis salicifolia, subspecies salicifolia. It's called mule fat. It's a member of the sunflower family, like the California sagebrush. And here we got some more coast golden bush, and this is Isocoma menziesii variety Bernardinoides. I did a spotlight on this close relative, Isocoma menziesii variety menziesii, which is a San Diego variety of coast golden bush, which is more of a coastal plant. This one is also, this one right here, that's Isocoma menziesii variety menziesii. This was variety Bernardinoides, which the leaves are much more prominently toothed than on variety menziesii, which some of the leaves will be on variety menziesii, but a lot less so than on Bernardinoides, which is the variety found here in this area. There's some more Isocoma menziesii variety Bernardinoides, and they're going to get these golden flower heads. So if you check my spotlight video on variety menziesii from September 2021, you'll get a good look at what the flowers look like. Because I went in September, and that's when they're really blooming. And we also got bush monkey flower And this one I believe is Diplochus aurantiacus, also known as Mimulus aurantiacus. And their flowers tend to be a little more on the yellow side, but we also have different ones that have some orange shades. There's some monkey flowers with some orangish flowers. But I do have trouble telling some of the Diplochus, or other people call them Mimulus species, apart. This is the sticky monkey flower right here. The red ones I believe are variety are Puniceus. And here goes a side blotch lizard. Yeah. And here's white sage in bloom, Salvia Appiana. Beautiful white sage in bloom. Very fragrant plant. There's another species of plant. I don't see it very often, but I do see it from time to time. Let's go over towards it. Ouch. Went down that a little too fast. I know I saw it. Just saw it a minute or two ago. It's over around here somewhere. Where did I see it? Let's see if I can find it. I know it's here because I've seen it in this area. Let's see if I can find it where my battery dies. There's more California sagebrush right here. I know I saw it. I've seen it in this area before. Here it is. Here is the California Croton. This is Croton Californicus. It's a small subshrub slash perennial in the Euphorbiaceae, the Euphorbia / spurge family. It's a quite a neat little low-growing plant that gets these 3 chambered seed capsules on female plants. They're dioecious, so the male flowers and female flowers are on separate plants. So the fruits are on the female plants. Here's more of the monkey flower here, with more of a slight orangish color. So, coastal sage-grouse comes alive even in a dry year like this. The coastal sage scrub can come alive. And if you see all these patches of orange here, those are more monkey flower bushes. And from this spot, you get some good views over towards the Anaheim Hills, probably Santiago Oaks near over that way. Then you got the beautiful Santa Ana mountain range, Santiago Majestica Peak, Agador Peak. Pleasance Peak you can't see from here. It's hidden behind Agador Peak from our vantage point, and then Sierra Peak at the end. I like this one little spot here because of these little look like marine sedimentary bluffs. So I like this little spot here. It's kind of off the main trail a little bit. Main trail's just around the bend. So when you get to this bluff where these eucalyptus trees are, turn right on the little trail, and you'll find this cool little spot here. And it's a nice little nook here in the beautiful coastal sage-grouse. We got a lot of prickly pear, and we have multiple species here. I believe we have Opuntia auricola. I thought I saw one that looked like Opuntia auricola, the tall or chaparral prickly pear. I think western prickly pear, Opuntia occidentalis, and Opuntia littoralis should be here, the coast prickly pear. And I believe hybrids with Opuntia ficus indica, the Indian prickly pear, I think be found here as well. Fortunately, I thought, from what it looked like, I thought there were some trails on this side that were open, but you can see there, that road down there is fenced off, so apparently that's a no-go. I was kind of hoping, because it was looking like there were some open trails on that side. And when I first came in, I saw somebody veering off to the right by the little fence. So it looks like there's a trail that might go around that way. That might be worth exploring. But yeah, I think I might just move up this bluff a little bit and maybe find some other spots to shoot some quick video clips. Cool little area. And we also have some narrow leaf bed straw. some Gallium angustifolia, subspecies angustifolium. There's some of those around here too. In fact, here's a specimen of it right here. Looks like people use that to go on there, but that's supposed to be private property. Yeah. This plant right here, that's narrow-leaf bedstraw. Gallium angustifolia, subspecies angustifolium. And that's in the coffee/madder family, the Rubiaceae. So, pretty good assortment of coastal sage scrub here. You can see a lot of people just poke through here. I try to be a respectful private property. So here we are. Got the main trail over there. We got this little ridgetop trail here. And Eucalyptus comodulensis, river red gum, one of the most commonly planted and one of the most commonly naturalized species of eucalyptus here in Southern California, from coast to even desert. There was a big lizard in there. Dang, trying to see what kind of lizard it was. I thought it was a pretty big lizard. Maybe a western whiptail, or a southern alligator lizard, or San Diego alligator lizard. Some more of that narrow-leaf bedstraw right here. You get the little seed capsules on it. Well, this is a nature preserve called Robert E. Ward Nature Preserve. Cool spot. Again, see people cut through the fences. I'm not gonna lie, it's tempting as heck, but I'm not gonna do it because it is private property. Some of these views, some of these hilly areas. One thing I like about this spot is the little eucalyptus woodland here. Believe it or not, there's this set of codes for vegetation and habitats in Southern California, and this information I'm getting from San Diego County Native Plants, and I'm trying to remember the author's name, but it's a small book. It's a field guide to plants in San Diego County, but a lot of the plants in San Diego County also grow here. And there's this set of codes called Holland codes, and there are these long numbers that are like 5 or so digits long, and they describe the different types of vegetation, and the codes are very specific. Like this would be called eucalyptus woodland, would receive its own Holland code, its own specific Holland code. I don't know the numbers. The numbers are long and never took the time to memorize them. But yeah, read that book, or check out that book. The intro section talks about the Holland codes. They have Holland codes for Engelmann oak woodland versus coast live oak woodland, mixed coniferous forest, and stuff like that. But this battery's about to die out on me, so I'll go find another spot real quick, maybe shoot another video, maybe get a spotlight video in somewhere around here, maybe a spotlight or two, and we'll see.